My boy Nick said, you bring out the grown man to me, and Nick's mama just said 2 weeks ago that Alandria brings out the grown man in every boy. If that's not poetic fate, I don't know what is. Thank you, Jesus. I knew my delusion would get me somewhere someday. And for starters, let's talk about how when those men sat on that couch, Nick was the first man on that couch after a couple other men that said, this is what I want to do for her. Brian also says what he wants to do for Amaya too, which was cute. But everybody else's speech was like, I feel good. I'm excited to see where this goes. No, my boy Nick said, I'm ready to take care of you. I'm going to show up, make you breakfast, and prove to you that you for me. I feel like my soul is fed, y'all. Furthermore, I love how they just were putting synchronicities together and like, you know what? Maybe we were meant to be the entire time. You had my back when I was down and out. I had yours. We both lost our significant others in here. And I knew when they were sitting on that couch and he was like, I very much like you. I know Sierra just left, but what it do, baby? She's like, yeah, I want to get to know where this goes. But what got me in this moment is that he asked her the good questions. How you feel about Taylor and Clark? She said, yeah, I'm happy for him. It's over. We're done. And he said, how you feel about them being at the bottom? And she said, I was happy as fuck. The way they was kikiing like two homegirls after a day party, I was like, they're locked in. I also felt like Nick looked good again. Like previous episodes, he looked like he was losing his luster, his glow, his enthusiasm. He truly shined tonight, and I'm really excited to see where things go. And this is the point. You know what, Love Island producers? I'm going to give you your 10s. This is the point where Movie Night will come in and make this connection even stronger. Also, peep that Ariana was like, oh, y'all been friends. We'll see where this goes. Yes, girl. Push them in the right direction. At this point, all the couples we got are actually people who like each other. Loved how Taylor was rooting on Nick to continue. And Taylor's a great example of if he wanted to, he would, because he did want to plan the date for Clark. He did that on his own. He didn't ask Ace to do it this time. And he did initiate this time, are you ready to be a cowgirl? Whereas last time, my girl Landry was like, oh, I'm ready for that life after the villa. It really showed the contrast of Taylor and a man when they're really into you. Now, Ace was the highlight of this show. He gave us charisma. He gave us personality. He gave us supporting character. The chemistry him and Shelly have is undeniable. They're having conversations about childhood, learning the deep, true core of how these people became who they are today. They're the only couple that I know that have truly talked about their experiences throughout life and not just, oh, what's your mom and parents like? What's your life outside of here? What's your favorite color? Learning more about how they both grew up, and they both grew up not in a similar situation, but it seems like they grew up less fortunate and really had to be go-getters to get the life that they have now. I'm truly enjoying seeing them grow as a couple, and I'm wishing them all the best, to be honest. And Ace peaked that Alandria and Nick was gonna get together. We didn't need a whole episode of Amaya and Brian and Elan and Zach because we all knew Amaya was gonna be picking Brian. She literally just kissed him out of nowhere mid-conversation. But that kiss was much better than the last one. It looked very pure, authentic, and like both parties were really excited about it. I was like, okay, period. I loved her speech, and I love that he was also the other male that was like, I feel like she does this for me, and I'm grateful that I can do this for her. I think that's the real tester of a relationship, like really wanting to coexist and pour into each other. Put a heart on a nigga, all pun included. Really just wanted that man to say, it's time to close off. And she gonna say, I'm surprised no other guys wanted to kiss me. He's like, why? She said, you know, we're still open. I know when a woman is trying to guide a man to do what she wants him to do. And she definitely was doing that. But at this point, because everybody is so solid, basically, y'all are closed off. Iris and Pepe, y'all are cool. Pepe, though, he always never ceases to amaze me with how extraordinary he is. He said he gonna open up a restaurant called Love Island, and I would definitely go because he be chefing it up. He also plays instruments. Like, he's very versatile, and he's just a good person. But right now, I think they're the weakest links because it feels like they just want to get back to the people that they truly like, that they were dating before. And yeah, y'all can explore it, but it just doesn't give that they have a true, real deep connection. It give homie, and that's okay. I'm glad the love is finally returning to the island, and we're getting to see people's personalities versus it constantly being drama. I put my vote in. I hope you did too. And I'm truly looking forward to seeing how this all plays out tomorrow. All right, I gotta go. My phone is hot. Bye, y'all.